stretch here. This is a long one. 2 hours. But we'll get this thing done. Let's do it. Am I ready? Yeah. Cheers, folks. Let's do this thing. Let's do it. 208. That is what we want to see here. We do have a sum of best of 204 even right now. The 204 flat where we're going to be starting. Pretty exciting. We've got a decent amount of golds on the last attempt here. I think that last run we had was promising. Obviously, it had its ups and downs. I think it was a good, you know, get the blood flowing. I think we're good. Have to remember here, of course, that the first 2 chapters play a lot different than the last 3, so here we go, right? 3 and a 2 and a 1. Let's go. You can see the delay there. There's a bit of a delay when dealing with the inventory. There's like a bit of a pause, there's a beat almost that you have to kind of just work with. Benefit is we can get moving right away. As soon as cutscenes end, we can kind of prep our movement before we even start it. This is all exclusive to the first 2 chapters, then they take that out on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th chapters. But I'm already starting to get ready to move now down to Chuck. There we go. Will someone think of the monkeys? Right, we're gonna go top down here. Always like mentioning, it is faster one way than the other, so always do it in that particular order if you want to learn how to do the game. It's a little tip for you. Alright, we're good. That's a solid start. I'm happy with that. The only really glaring thing there was that I bonked off of the first staircase. Shades of Escape from Monkey Island. Escape from Monkey Island, you can like get stuck on the stairs. You can almost soft block them sometimes. Nightmares about those stairs. But I took Spade's advice to heart here. Just tried to be good. I'm considering it. Considering being good. Enjoy the jams here. Enjoyed the stream last night, by the way, Spade. I caught the Curse of Monkey Island run this morning on VOD, and that made me want to run Curse of Monkey Island so bad. By the end of it, I was like, should I just do it? Should I just start running that? I think I'm going to wait a little bit, and then I will try to do it. But that is on the list for this year. Curse is there. Monkey 2. Return to Monkey 2. Electric Boogaloo. That's on there. Got some other goodies planned as well. But yeah, it looked fun. It reminded me a lot of Full Throttle. I think it'd be a good transition back into that sort of thing. So I'm kind of, I don't know, just kind of got psyched up about it. I'm excited to watch you do it as well. So it should be fun. Oh. Huh? Name's Nipperkin. You'll never speak to me again.
Well, it's the deep. Hold on.
Deep cut.
So that's.
Okay, well, Gold, to kick this thing off, let's go. Okay, Flotsam. Excuse me. So the one thing I really like about this particular Monkey Island, its movement plays a big factor in it. It's kind of fun to include that in an adventure game. There it is. That's the conversation that I've been trying to have for like the 100 past runs of this, where I always mess something up. That is it. That is what you want. It's not hard. You just gotta do it a few hundred times, and then you remember what you're doing.
This looks.
Practice, 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 I'd say. Talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. Talking about practice. Solid jungle there, can't complain. Who knows if I... Okay, that was good. I was gonna say, I don't know what I could have really complained about there if I lost time, then. Hats off to... No. Previous the Woofs. For a heck of a run. But the gold there makes me happy, and it also makes sense. That's good. A bit of coal.
Okay.
Okay. Underwear hype. Okay, now we just need to get ready for the card here. A couple different ways to do this. My original route had me grabbing the membership card out of the socks early on. But Archie found out that if you just do the explosion normally, the socks actually land right here. And now you don't have to climb up twice. So that's a nice little optimization. Shouts out to Archie, who's put a lot of good work into the game. Alphabet Sail. Good. We've been really lucky with those. Saves us a conversation later on. If you hear that. Doesn't always say that. Good luck. Okay. Getting gold on that reset. We popped out of that thing, didn't we? My goodness. We got a dunk here. Heading out of here. We're heading back to Dior. Yeah. Unfollowing. Not fast enough. Run's dead. Okay. I thought I gave him the map. Did I not give him the map? I don't even know. Either way, we're still ahead, which is good. It's deadline time. Means we're heading to Deep Gut. I do love that emote. I don't know if that's a popular one in the end, but that face is hilarious to me. Very boopable dog, that one. so just heading on out here. We'll swap a Rooney here. Deadline.
What? Can you?
Okay.
Oh,
A little weird on the dialogue. But not slow, but just kind of weird. See ya.
Not. It's you. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate.
Glad we get that line of dialogue. We never skip that every single time. Oh, I guess we skipped it there, but there are other instances where we won't get to skip it. Okay. Here we go. Gotta get ourselves a YouTube. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Casey, for the feedback. That's good.
Kid.
I think I can do a little bit more with probably the formatting, we'll say. We'll make it look nicer. But that's good to know that it's working, which makes me happy. Cheese time. Let's get ourselves some cheese.
Johnny.
That is kind of just barely humming by, isn't it? It's very good. Knuckleball. Let's go. Yoink. Okay, that's a split there, I believe. And we need to be very careful here. Just don't want to click on swordfish. There we go. Hard to think that you can actually do that, but I do that like every single time. Okay, what am I doing here? Right. Tank controls. Engage. Come on down. See if we can prep this picture. We're in an okay spot. We'll find out.
Ow.
Okay, whatever. Again, the order is important here. You get everything in the right order. You don't have to do the rotation again or anything like that. You can kind of just, just go through the process. More bell here. Ring my bell, 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 ring the bell. I think we're good here. So this was solid. This is very good. Can't complain. That part's pretty hard, I think. That was a section that certainly doable, but
Sorry.
I don't know, I think that when I was first learning this, I've always thought this section was a bit difficult. It's a lot to do. Make sure you're going the right way. Again, this is a kind of a tank control style thing where it's character relative, the way you move around, so it can be a little bit weird. Alright, so let's do the cheese. And we'll do the glass blower here really quick as well.
Or, I don't know. Maybe not.
Interesting.
Hey there.
These crazy winds.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do this again right now too because I like getting it out of the way. Alright, that was a gold. Let's go. It's been a solid first chapter. Can't complain. Keep it moving here. Schnoz me. Good. But that was actually a pretty decent little run around the jungle there. I'm surprised I lost a little bit of time. 3 seconds is fine. All good here. All good. This can go there. No worries. No worries at all.
I've got. It's me.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Why did I?
Alright, then we just need to pick up the
Threepwood.
the old face there. Lovely. Okay, let's get on out of here. Make sure to click on the dock here. You can take this path down here and it unlocks kind of a shortcut. However, there's no good way to get it implemented. It would be fast for certain parts of the game, but there's just no way to make it work without it actually losing time first. Surprisingly, that does not appear in the later, like our next trip to this island. So we're back here for chapter 4. That path, you can actually see it on the map, but you actually can't use it. It's not there. But yeah, Archie and I tried working that path in a bunch of times, and there's no way to do it, because you have to come from the jungle down first. There's just no convenient time to do that. And even if you do go out of your way to add some time to make it happen, you end up losing kind of net time overall because of that detour. It's not that big of a shortcut. But like for something like, oh, I've got I don't know, things to look at. Maybe we haven't seen everything, but it's just an interesting thing that they got rid of it for the next visit to the island. Even though the map has it like available on it, it looks the same. It's an interesting one. Let's see what we can do here.
Interesting. Oh.
Yeah, it was one mistake there. It's fine. Okay, heading out here.
Weird. Ugh.
Schnoz me. Yep. Takes a little bit to process that particular action for whatever reason. Every single one of the wheels are like that. You click, you have to wait, and then it's like, oh, you actually want to do that? Okay, sure.
Faces. Ah. Oh, I see.
Big slide coming up here. Shouts out to the slide. Give me the slide, back it up. There we go. Good stuff. Shoomp.
Beats me.
Solid shoomp.
That always true.
What? No. Guy brush. Son of a gun. Okay, that's fine. That means that was really, really good. I probably added 4 seconds to that time by accidentally spinning the top ring on the very first statue that we were goofing with. So that was actually pretty good. We're losing 2 seconds. I'll take that. I'll take that. Great Scott. Let's see. Ah, yes. Okay. We are not done yet. We've got one more test here. Or we're done. Good old Winslow. Captain on deck. Guybrush being an actual madman. More click. Okay, don't dupe. We don't dupe and we're good. Just bring me home here.
my... You like... Wonder...
Where did you get that the flower from, I wonder?
Could you wait
You're
a
in the
little
middle of the
longer?
ocean. Okay, that was really good. 24:05, that's a good time, right? It's gotta be a good one. Yes, yes it is. That is world record. 24:06 was my my last time. 24:06. So a 24:05 just sneaks in there. Just barely. 1 second PB. 24:05. I'll take it. This was a good run. That does make me think that if we can have this run with just the 2 little baby things in there, maybe you can get 23 out of this. You can squeeze that orange a little bit further, but certainly on a beat the game run, we'll take that every time. Solid start to that. Let's get the second one rolling here, huh? Plenty of run ahead, I'll tell you what. Excuse me. Number 2. Ooh. Hopefully it loads sometime in this century. It's preparing to launch. Okay, having issues loading chapter 2 up. That's good. That's fine. Your cloud saves may not be available. Didn't know this had cloud saves, 1 and 2. Where we're going, we don't need saves. Tell you what. Yeah, big gaming. I had to move into a room with more space because the gaming's so big. You know, watch responsibly, folks, you know. Get that light going again. Thanks, Bill. Ooh, here we go. All right. Well, I guess we'll just dive in. I am ready. Let's start that new game. Get in there. We've got the notes up. We've got the correct game. It is appearing to find folks in the comfort of your home and or wherever you may be joining the stream from. Thank you for joining. I have not touched the short challenge yet. I have not. I've opened the short challenge channel on the Discord with intentions of downloading the demo. However, I have not actually done it quite yet. But we will do that. As far as I'm aware, this is a classic short challenge, meaning that we're doing it in secret and then revealing at some point. So, but yeah, I'll be excited to play through it. It's been on the list for a while. I know folks have mentioned it in here before. Dark Side Detective, so I'm excited to give that one a go. Yeah, it should be fun. But I have not started. I've not started yet. Ooh, jeez. Okay, we started. We started. I accidentally started the timer. And we're gonna start. 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, go.
All good. Okay, this is the hook. First use of the hook. Aha! Okay, so we're just heading around the ship doing certain things as we pass through the area. It's a little bit on rails, but ultimately we're just getting the boat set up for the next section. Very technical challenge. Refined mouse mastery. Ooh. Okay. Seems like it's easy to start, hard to master. The mouse mastery thing makes me think that it'll be very fun to watch other people do this challenge. There's some mouse prepping wizards among us, I would say. That'd be cool. Mike does have a way with the mouse. Very impressive stuff. Some great work on Ben Jordan back in the day by Mike, and I think the most recent one there, the Nelly Kudalat runs, something to behold. Definitely give that a watch if you haven't. Check out Mike's YouTube run of that, or what have you. I'm assuming it's on YouTube. Okay, we need to get our transit pass. So movement rules are all the same here. You saw that nice little jump. That's what we want. Do it while we still can here. Left to right clicks. Ooh. Okay. I'm very interested. I'm excited about it. It should be a really good one. So I've noticed if I do a scroll here, this brings up, I gotta go right in the same spot that we want, which is good. Small optimization, these things go a long way. This is the shortest of all the chapters, so we're going to try to get this done best we can here. The raft! Off we go. Alright, let's have a good dialogue here.
Hey, guys. Well.
Pretty good. Pretty good. That dialogue's got a little bit of everything going on in it. Alright, so we are just popping over to LeChuck quick so that we can get a coupon for our purchase. We return to Spinner K. Where the titular siege will occur later on. There is our coupon for oysters. No, can't get enough of those. Alright. Here, let's get on the raft. Very careful about going up here. We did get to hear the Curse of Monkey Island song last night on the run from Spade. Channel a little bit of that here. We get a little taste. Trim the sails and roam the sea. It's nice to hear that little tune again. This.
There is.
Oh, we're shooting. First, we do this. Something great about that song. It's cool that we can skip it to go fast, but it's nice to have it, you know? Nice to celebrate that song every once in a while. Alright, we are on to the library.
This is our
That's not the right one.
library.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shame. Okay. There's a little bit of time on that, but that's okay. Nothing to worry about here. Make it up on this small optimization that I've started to do. We're just going to stick all of the inventory stuff up here. So when we do the coupons, we will also read the book, which gives us another coupon. So it's all coupon themed here.
Repair.
Cool, perfect. Okay. Remember the bucket, yeah. We also gotta remember to get the mask fixed.
So. See.
Yeah, that bucket.
Yep.
Bucket has been casually destroyed me the first time I played this, and then it's ruined many a run as well. That's how it goes. And the run may not have been quick, Spade, but it was a it's a de-ruster. It's been a long time. That run is very unforgiving as far as coming back to it goes.
What?
It's so fast-paced, so if you don't have that kind of muscle memory, you'll like it doesn't matter what you do, you'll be behind. One of those ones you just gotta gotta do reps on it. Like if I were to do a curse run right now, it would be very slow. Very slow. I'm sure folks have noticed that from the wheel and stuff. It's a tough one. What's up, Iron? Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're well. Hope the move all wrapped up. All that craziness that you were going through last time. Hope you're well. Yeah, it does schmoove, right? You want schmovement. There's some schmovement going on in that one. You're cooking on that run, I feel like. Alright.
Welcome. Thank you, Miss. Yes.
Let's get schmoovin' over here. Need to do the spoon now.
Hi.
I don't want to talk to you.
Like.
No offense. But I need to take this boat. An enemy. Okay. Scooting on here. We're gonna dip this way briefly. We can do this little thing right here. Get our first artifact. I think we're collecting 3 of them in total. I always forget about this one. I know we have to do this, but I forget the reasoning is because, you know, we need the artifact that's hidden in there. That thing. Whatever that thing was. Alright.
Here.
Of course. Some random crap.
So. Okay. You. No.
Chomp.
Right.
Oh crap. Used the altar on accident.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Let's do this thing.
And so now,
Now listen here, you landlubber. There, might not be the line. Probably not the line. But just wanted to say landlubber. Sometimes you gotta say it. Get it out of your system, you know?
now.
Okay. Go, go, go. Where are we going now? A little bit of a rough split there. But we're okay. I think that Winslow's like, I'm out of here. See ya. Save yourself. I'm out.
I'll just.
Oh, dark side detective. Get. Nice. I'm gonna try to grab that after the stream. I'm trying to remember to do that. Just getting the thing done.
Okay. I'm good to get.
The two great tastes that taste great together. Good game, good devs. Better pizza, Papa John's. You know. That's how it works. Time to turn up the heat on this run.
Sorry.
Dump this puppy over here. Sucker. You go lower than you think here. I just get caught on that thing.
Hey.
Hey. A lot of warping going on here. Just bear with me. Whilst we is set up. Broken Age. Yeah, I'm excited about that as well. Excited to watch that. Alright, let's dip on out. To this very, very long split. Longest split of this particular chapter. For sure, it must be. Aha! Okay, so now what do we do? Is it grilling time?
Goodness.
Sure is. Go push over a tree.
Hey. No. What?
Leave you guys to it.
Yes, sir.
Well, that seemed to be pretty good there. So you're playing it casually, right, Spade? And then you'll be maybe giving it a shot a
Tell
little bit
me the
later on.
ritual words, or you'll be sleeping with the fishes.
Yep. I'll be
I always feel like that's the jam. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing a little bit of this year, I think.
set.
A little bit of cash playthrough, a little bit of speed run, fun and games. One into the other. It's been pretty good. Enjoyed it. That kind of ebb and flow there. Did it with Gabriel Knight, although I didn't stream playthrough there. We did do that with Full Throttle. Okay, you have played it before. Got you. Okay, got you. Cool. Yeah, I have never played it, so there's a possibility that I might cram that before, like, tomorrow or something. Maybe I'll sit down and try to do it. Maybe I'll play alongside or something. It's supposed to be a good game. I've owned it for a long time, but I just haven't actually played it.
Prepared. Let's.
Tell me the ritual words, or you'll be sleeping with the...
Boring.
Let's. Yes. Got.
One notorious puzzle right at the end. Ooh. I know literally nothing about this game. I know nothing about it. So I'll be going in completely blind when I play it. Missed my split there by a decent amount. I don't think we're that far behind. I thought that was actually a pretty good split, all in all. I'm pretty sure my my PB must have a very, very good chapter 2, because I've always lost time here. Not saying that this was a perfect chapter 2 by any stretch, but I don't know. That was when I turned down the jets, as it were. Yeah, the only notorious puzzle I really remember, or that I'm aware of in general, I guess, is that one from Full Throttle on the wall.
All right.
But actually, I just knew there was one puzzle that everyone was like, "Oh, that's not there." I didn't really know what it was, but I knew there was one out there. You know what I mean?
We almost there. We'll be fine. Ah, this is.
I'm a little worried that this is duped, but I think we're okay.
Turns out
Yeah, I think we're fine.
And you.
So I always have to mention this if you've never seen this run before. We're constantly skipping cutscenes. Constantly. Obviously, it's faster to do so.
Why don't you?
But there is a weird thing that happens sometimes when you're skipping cutscenes furiously like you do in a speedrun, where for some reason you'll skip through the cutscene, but for whatever reason the game's like, not really, and it'll play a cutscene on top of the cutscene you're skipping, and that one's not skippable, so it makes it look hilarious and weird, but it slows you down. Anytime I'm like worried about duping or something, that's what I'm talking about. All right, number 2 down. Wasn't the hottest of chapters there. We did gold on a couple things there though, so it's fine. But 2058, I don't know how good of a time that is. 2058 is actually, I mean, that's good enough for second place. That's pretty good, actually. I'll take it. That's fine. That is fine. We're in play, as it were. We're still in play. 205 still available on the board. I also did start a little bit early. I accidentally started the timer, so we're just like, all right, we're running this thing. Anyways, let's get chapter 3 loaded up. We did the warm-up of this, so I am, hoping that translates to something good here. Hoping that it does. So we'll see. We'll see if it does. Let's make sure you folks can actually see the game. Looking good, looking good. We got the timer ready. You folks are seeing the game. And yeah, this is good. We're doing all right here.
It is
I'll drink water here.
Guybrush.
Get that hydration going. Right, spit some cutscenes here. Just gonna wait this thing out. Timer starts of the first major action. So we're doing that. Get the light back on so you can kinda faintly see my face if it's something you want to see. Clonk.
Yeah.
Morgan Le Fay.
Good.
Okay. We good? I think we're good. Ready? Let is go.
I'm. What do you?
Just as I...
Yeah.
Well done. And wild up.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Shit. Like...
No.
God's... I don't...
What? Yes.
Morgan is bay. For show. Stinky earwax. More fun than a pillow fight. Remember sock 'em boppers? Anybody remember sock 'em boppers out there? They claim to be more fun than a pillow fight. Ooh, camera. Doing me dirty there. Gus. Up the Gus. Let's do it.
It's
Gomez. Alright, now we need our stinky earwax.
She's still...
Oh. Wow, I actually managed to pull those things, the stinky earwax out before we even got out of the other screen there. Sheesh.
Oh,
Good gravy.
look.
2 seconds.
I would.
Give it here.
Come on. A little bit of time back. This is all we gotta do here.
Stewie. We met through work. We.
Oh, John.
It's the dating game, the name of the game we're in. Sorry. Losing my jokes here. Failing on my jokes.
Now is you... It's the question... She recently...
Purchased a ship. That is Toro.
No.
Question... She is quite this...
That's Dante.
She was recent.
As Jugbender shouts out to Jugbender, R.I.P.
No.
May you Jugbend forever in our hearts.
I.
We might be on to something. You might be right, Casey. That could be it.
I.
Right. Dams. Okay. I have to take that one to the lab, folks. Come on. You talking to me? Punk. Look, he literally just got pooped out a tube.
Ew.
What? That's it. You.
Things that you didn't have to see, but
Here's-
you watch over and over again on the speedrun.
No. Ahoy.
Ahoy there! Dun 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 dun.
Well,
Dun 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 dun
Down.
dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum,
brother.
bum. Sorry, just getting into it right now.
And-
Feeling it. Feel it, feel it.
Let me out of here and I'll spare your miserable...
There. My.
Shoop. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa.
Hi.
Well,
Murray. Okay, good.
Oh.
That was our mess up last time.
In the
Deal.
what?
Don't need an input, please.
Do what?
Diwali.
you can...
Santino is only ahead, much like Murray is. So be careful when you do this.
You keep some strange...
Hey, move.
Okay, lovely. Smooth. Talk to you later.
Hey, Mo.
Interrogate, test grip.
Take.
Lovely. Okay. Strange, she didn't want to high five the hook on my hand.
Dang.
Couldn't imagine why.
Ahoy.
Ahoy there.
Come on.
Lovely. Okay, good. First tough dialogue out of the way. Tough for me, at least. Arr. What do you got? Stinky, lazy-eyed, meanie.
It's R.
Amazing. They are not impressed.
An original. Noogie.
Noogie, my man, I need an R.
Hi.
Okay, good, good, good.
Hey Mo.
What?
Final R from you. And let's head up. Give me good glasses. I do not have good glasses. Okay, that's fine. We'll come back and get the glasses.
Yes.
That's on, I don't know if that's a global timer, I don't know what the heck that is, but sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. We will come back, try our luck
Noogie.
in a moment. Up tempo, please. This is good because we now have access to the tube. This is why you do it in the correct order. You want to use it from the bottom first, so you can make it down here on the first try. All important because it's a timed thing. Scoop up the bile. Figurehead me. Big paintings going on here. Very good.
They should.
Something for the odd protuberance here.
Much better.
Okay, if we had the glasses, I would do the combination here, but unfortunately we do not. So we'll just do this now. Then we take the right tube. That should bring us to the bar. Go like this. Okay, we dropped the
Wait, just
inventory there. Going too fast, I suppose. Okay, so we'll have a quick cutscene here with our guy Winslow.
How you?
Ideally, at the end of this, we'll be able to walk right over, grab the glasses, the glasses nonsense, hand them back in, give the cup back, then head down for the final section. That's ideally the plan here. Looks like we can get it. Oh, camera, please. Camera. Nope. Okay, we just beat him to it. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was scary. He's reaching for him there. Looks like it's not set in stone or anything. It's good. Close little call there. The camera didn't want to play very nice with me either. Thank you for that burp. And let's go back down. Final face off here.
Ahoy there.
Let's face off. Should be the bottom answer, I think. Came back to Earth on this split, unfortunately. All good though. We're still in striking distance. That's all that matters. Eat a lot of those clicks there. That's good.
Low.
Cool. That's our last vote. So now we just need to call it.
Ahoy there.
Well, guy's such an angry guy.
Brother. Oh, you
Hey,
like as
Thanks, Spade. Enjoy the break there. And that's when you break. Keep trying to go fast, that's for sure. This has been a pretty good run so far. I'm still happy right now.
here you go.
oh,
Yeah.
Mike, you
Yeah, we.
on
Ah.
it's dead.
It's dead. It's your buddy, dead. Okay, I tried a little bit of a different combination on this dialogue tree. While I'm doing the last run there, it doesn't look like it makes much of a difference. You do need to go through all 3 of these answers here.
I could use.
No way to really speed it up.
Nope.
Just gonna get through it. All good. Doing all the things we gotta do. Get a gold in the meantime. I'll take that. Yeah! Let's go.
Mutineers of the. Good. Nice.
That's a you.
Got it.
Alright, what are we up to now? This underwater stuff. Gotta do a bit of interrogating. This is all set up to get the tongue of the manatee. It'll allow us to speak manatee. All these golds we have cracked into the 203 region for some at best. Someone get Winslow a cough drop. Okay, we just gotta wait for this dialogue to end. We'll get pushed in the water and we'll get started here.
Hey, look, I've a drop Sandino.
Diver.
It's kind of a good chapter because you do kind of get a little bit of a break here. You know, we're moving kind of locations a little bit. It's nice for your brain a little bit. Though it does make it a bit tricky. I know back in the day, I used to forget a lot of things. Because it almost feels like 2 separate games. So you have kind of the bottle section where you're stuck inside the manatee for a good section of the game, and then suddenly you're out of there again. Yep. Stretch that hand out while I have the opportunity. Like I said, there's a heck of a lot of clicking. A lot of clicking in this one. A lot of clicking. And I got the wrench, right? So we're going into the cave here. We will have a bit of a cutscene coming up soon. Well, this is the cutscene, I suppose. We are in it. Hope you like cutscenes, Miss Turner. Because you're in one.
What's? It's a. Oh.
I
Cool, we can grab at the bottom here.
Ooh.
take that flopping fish. I do know that I need to move just a smidge here.
Right.
What's
And if
This is why you warm up, folks. This is why you do it.
hey Mo? Hey.
I think I can see Murray on here, can't I? Yes, I can. So this actually might be the play. I normally do this in a different order, don't I? It's not a big deal at all, but
he's
figured I'd just get that done. Oh, we end over there. Okay, next time I won't do that. Okay, this clip. Come on.
I need.
This is 1, 3, 3. I better have gotten it. Oh no, why am I going in the water? This is too early. We need to go learn Manatee first. Okay.
Look.
See if we can't fix that a little bit. Singe, Guybrush, Voodoo. The Singe, Guybrush, Voodoo.
Hex.
Perfect. Okay. Solid. Thanks, Casey. Have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you hanging out. Always nice to have you.
I feel no.
Hopefully you'll have some, I mean, hopefully we PB here. I would really like that. That would be good. So hopefully good news in the morning. Have a good rest of your night. Catch you on the next one. We did get a late start today. Later than I would have perhaps liked, but all good. Yeah, we did fall a bit behind here.
Learn.
It's unfortunate. Made one critical error there. That's jumping in the water one thing too early.
Wow.
We can still do this thing. It's not over. Okay. That was weird. Don't know if I've ever seen that before. Guybrush just kind of dips on out there. Here's where we wanted to do this. I guess technically I could have done this section and then gone upwards and done the rest, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We would have had to go up and down again anyways. So no matter what, we need to talk to this this manatee here. Manatee. Okay, let's bump this. It's the travel edition, love it.
Yes.
See if we can't get a little bit of time back here. Yeah, it was a gold. So what we're gonna have to do here, we're gonna have to play our socks off here, which I think we can do. We can definitely do it. This one's emergencies, blood, or ketchup. Good enough. Good enough. Oh. Go, go, go. It's frustrating when you have just that one lapse. You know what I mean? One lapse in what you're doing. And it makes such a huge difference in the end, you know? .207 still on the clock here. Only one more split left of this particular one. So we gotta hope. Gotta hope that we're gonna put it together. This is the one. Got chapter 4 ahead of us. We've got chapter 5 ahead of us.
Oh, I...
Okay, so this section here, sword first.
For me.
Check. Alright, let's do this thing, huh? Let's do this one thing here. Wow.
Yes.
Come on.
First.
Probably worth me just going straight for the head there. Instead of doing the walk ahead, it's so close. It's probably the better way to go about it. Oh. Okay. Just gotta wait. All the things are done here. All the things are done. Just a bit of a cutscene to close the thing out.
Now that
Gonna kick myself on that routing thing. We literally just warmed up on this. I was like, I don't want to mess it up. I want to do it. Did have a little one here. Long.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so we're 40 seconds back. Just about. But we do have two more things to go here. We've pretty consistently saved time on chapter 4. So I think this one's going to come down to chapter 5 being smooth. Try to do the best chapter 5 that we can possibly put together, I think is be a good order of operations here. Good thing to prioritize, if you will. Let's get this rolling. Where is the game? There it is. Hope everybody's hanging in there. It's getting late. Appreciate y'all spending the time with me. And here we go. Here we go. I am ready to start the new game while I stretch out a hair. Sit back here for a moment.
Much to, but
Ooh. 2702 on that last chapter. Whew. It's where you could use some tea here. But it's awful late here.
28, 29, 30,000. Done.
Let's get it done here. We came in big. Yeah, you know, we had one mistake. One mistake in chapter 3. Set us back a bit. But I think the big gaming is still present. Still aiming for bigger and better gaming here. 207 still on the board, so we got a minute to play with in terms of trying to get after that 208. And let us not forget that 210, 24 is my best here, so plenty of room still. The PB and stuff, that's exciting. 208's kind of like the pie in the sky time, right? So this run is very much alive still. We're going to have to play very well here, though. We're going to need a good chapter 4. We're going to need a really good chapter 5. 38 seconds, it's a lot of time. But we have, what, 45 minutes or so. Maybe a little, well, probably more than that. Probably, what, an hour? I bet you got about an hour, right? Or so. Just under an hour. Not guilty. Rep myself. Witness. Ya boy, bailiff. Hard attack. It's fine. Ooh. Okay, as set for this. Let's head on back. Recess.
Hey, go.
Okay, we just gotta break out of here.
Hope you. Go.
Alright. Let's do what we can here, folks. Let's do what we can.
Stand.
This is
Okay, good dialogue there. This is the shots and wax. Shots.
Keep your
And some wax.
what? Oh, well,
Okay, Wax should be right in the shot here. So we'll get that schmovin' over here. Scoop and a dupe, as you do. Grab those shavings, chat with Joaquin. All in a day's work.
Now,
I think on this island is so weird if you do the auto path.
thanks.
Clack, don't come back. Very good. Get the bowl. Pretty whiskers. Ready to go. Come on, movement.
You
Very good. That's a solid inventory section there. So in 3, 4, and 5, the inventory changes. As I mentioned before, you can use everything kind of instantly with each other. And this is, I don't know, it's a bit of a jarring thing to get used to after you played the first 2 chapters. I don't know. Should be set to go. Krebs. Dang, we lost time on that? I thought that was a pretty solid little thing we did there. All good.
You're on.
We're gonna do Hemlock first now. This is a small optimization.
Yes.
Yar.
What? And how?
Reason being is we need to object here, and we're already in the spot where we can object. Use the eye here, and that brings us closer to Miss Pretty Whiskers, which we will use the monkey with.
Your Honor?
Pretty solid here.
Now, court.
Pretty solid gold there, if that's real. Honestly, that was pretty good. I mean, maybe that's the thing.
But I put. Hey, would you go these? The pop. Your buddy. Then.
Some weird guttural noise in the background. Ugh. Alright, so we're heading back to the bar here. At some point... Oh, where do I split? I leave the jail, okay.
What? Oh.
Okay. I think we head right in, right? All right, here we go. We're gonna use the bathroom here. That unlocks our recipe that we need. Oh.
Thanks.
We're gonna do Krebs.
Hello. Hey, Crep. What? Tell. Wait. No.
That should move our friends over here. We are gonna need to pick up the sugar. Some impressive sword fight moves going on. Let us not forget.
Hey.
Okay. So far, so good here.
More. We want. Ha! Good.
Honey.
Okay, there is a dialogue out of the blue here as soon as this thing loads up. I'm never ready for it, but I'm ready now.
Miss.
Yeah, boom, that just comes out of the blue.
You're. What if I? You're.
Okay, we're in the green again, folks.
Nope.
We have dug ourselves out of there.
Whoa.
I. You. And it, so you. It turned.
The voodoo lady.
Indeed.
Okay. We've got some schmoovin' to do here still, but this is the kind of chapter we wanted to have so far. This is why you never give up, folks.
Your normal circle. Hey. You. Ah.
Weird walk, but that's okay.
Hey. No more listening to. Well, that's odd. It's like a whole.
Alright, we gotta just set this up now. Gotta get the pepper going.
Are you?
Hey, I say.
Okay. So we gotta head to the Singes now. There's the Singe. Having a very good time. Get some late night cardio in. Used to be my jam back in the day. Back when I was training for like races and stuff. Running all the time. Preferred to run at night. It was it's kind of comforting and soothing. Let's do an early morning short run, and a late night long run. That's what I used to do. Can't always do that. Depends on where you live, right? But that was the jam for a while now. Now it's all morning runs. The only time I have to do these things these days. Morgan, no! Hurts every time. Keep replaying this game, hoping for a different ending. Snag our sack of legs. Really, we only need one leg, but we're gonna take the whole sack just in case. Also, we have no choice. That's the way it goes. Alright, we're gonna do this. Left button is the good button. Is what we want. Heading on out. And we're gonna very carefully walk to Club 41 again. And we'll do the whole thing. That is a nice touch, right? And sometimes I forget that they've done that because, you know, when you're in a speedrun, you're kind of just like doing stuff. But every time I catch that, that is so funny. Nice little touch. Where are we at now? Jungle time. Jungle buggy. Jungle buggy. What?
Oh.
Yeah, we've dipped into big gaming a little bit here. We've decided to embrace the gaming of the large variety here. Yeah, we're doing okay. We need to do this first before we do anything else. Sack me here. Thank you. Oop, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. We want the sugar first. The old sack of sucrose. Okay, sugar is in play now. That's good. We need to use that with this.
I don't know.
First.
Yeah, we got away with it there. Good, I did it right. It's like, is that the right corner? Who knows? Who knows? Got it right, though.
Okay.
Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so we need the light once more. Strangely helpful little item there. Okay, so we do this to get the mods in the area. Stan again. This ought to do it here. I think this gets us out of the conversation as well, so there's no need to prep for getting out of the combo. Kind of get ready to pick up the little scrap there. Good enough. And here we go.
You know, good thing.
Tara, please. Thank you. All right, we've got our stuff here. Just barely hanging in the green. But I think we're gonna be good enough here. I think we'll be just good enough to hang on to it, and then again, it's gonna come down to chapter 5. We gotta have a good chapter 5 here. Makes me a little nervous, but we can do it. Definitely do it. Got the sugar next. You can do this in a couple different orders. This is, I think, the easiest way to get it done. Most forgiving when you're trying to do it fast. We need sugar now. I should say, you have to do the sugar before you do the pepper, but you can put the sugar in early if you want to.
You'll never.
Okay, good. It's like, did I do this in the right order? I was talking about the order, and that's usually when I mess it up. But now we're golden here. Shouts out to the timpani here, making an appearance. Turns out Guybrush's hand is a murderer. Don't mess with the hand. Talk to the hand. Okay. So now, I think that was the last actual action we needed to do. Just need to get through this cutscene now as fast as we can. Once that goes through, we'll be good to go. Oh, right. I think that will be the ticket there.
Oh, the guy.
What a guy LeChuck is. Frees me from my prison, then kills me.
Okay.
Nice guy.
Where?
Go kick rocks. Where are we at here? Doing okay? We're doing okay. Okay, there we go. We ended up getting ahead again. That was a solid one. 23:15. That was a good run. Had one little trip up there. That is a PB for me. 23:15. I think. Actually, wait. I clicked on the wrong one. No. Okay, it's not a PB, but that was fast. It's fast. 23:09 is my PB on that one. Oh, what's up, Gromek? Oh. Back at it. That is right. Just in time to catch the final chapter of the day. Let me get the stuff going there, but that was the chapter we needed. It wasn't perfect, but it was enough. Imagine if I hadn't messed up a little bit in the third chapter. This is the thing, right? I just need a run where it's just smooth. That's what I need. But it's so darn long. I don't know. It just always happens this way. Always just happens. But we are ahead. PB is in sight here. Honestly, the 208 is still alive somehow. It's amazing. So yeah, we just gotta stick with it here. We got a heck of a uphill battle, I think, with chapter 5. So stick around. See if see what happens here. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right. This has been a good run. Whatever happens here, we can walk away. Our chin up, I think. As this has been a very good run. New PB by 1 second on the first chapter. Honest efforts across the board. Chapter 2, Chapter 3, there's 2 mistakes that we did in there. Managed to drag this thing back into relevance thanks to a good Chapter 4. And now we find ourselves within striking distance. So it begins again. So I was talking about the duping before. Those folks who were around on my very first grind of this game will remember that we were on a world record pace run going into the 5th chapter once. And we duped the very first cutscene of this chapter, us getting up out of the grave there. And it turns out that if you dupe that, you soft lock.
Great.
Which is a fun thing to find out. So that run was basically dead. Yeah, good money. This guy.
Please.
We got out of it. We're good here. And in the future, I guess I'd just restart it. But I mean, depending on how your run's going, you're gonna lose some time on that. On that particular run, I wasn't sure what, if anything bad would happen with it, so we just kept going. But what it does is it actually despawns Franklin, the dog. You need the dog for many things in this particular chapter. Thanks to good luck, Spade. We're gonna need it. This is the run, right? This is the chapter. All comes down to this. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Thank you for the good luck, Iron. Have a good sleep, my friend. Very much appreciated.
Indeed.
The luck is welcome. The good vibes, all that stuff. It's gonna be of the utmost importance. But yeah, sleep well, my friend. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for popping by. Always good to see you. Right, we're about to get real piratey. Dig up some treasure. Some treasure. Okay, we're just doing a couple of things to set up here. We're gonna need the bone to get Franklin. Grab that. We're gonna get these parrots set up over here, as we will need that for our sponge recipe a bit later on. Not a sponge cake, but just a regular old voodoo sponge. Regular old.
Greetings.
You've got a hole in your stomach. Teach me how to dig. Big scoops there. That's what you want. Gonna take that anchor. And we're gonna dip. I mentioned Franklin. This is where we would have found out that we were soft blocked should we have duped, but thankfully we did not. So we're just gonna do the darn thing right now. Easy peasy.
Hey.
I did miss my split there, so don't panic. It's all good. Come back for the grog in a moment. I'm going to instead pick up our doggo friend here.
I can.
To try to, at least.
Hey, boy. Here you go.
You. Okay, great. And we gotta get the grog, folks. We gotta get the grog. Shouts out to Grog XD. It is sold out at the moment, though. Okay, so we're popping over here quick because we need this sock.
What's
The thief.
I will do the sock with Franklin on the next
good luck with the
bit there, since we'll be doing some stuff right here. Do it right now, actually. In fact.
Here you. I think
That way,
I'd like.
nice and smooth. Oh. Grab this while we're here. This is our first recipe. We're actually doing 2 of them.
What?
This one's for the gateway, at or I guess the crossroads itself. Next one will be for the sponge.
Okay.
Okay, big sniff here. I'll have your finest sponge. My good sir. We'll get our sponge going here shortly. That's for sure. Well, gold, that is what we're talking about here. Okay, we need to go to the thief once more. Shoot on out of here. We need to get that secret eventually, but that is not what we're here to do now. We need to quickly do this with this. Be very careful with the dialogue options. There is a specific one that we want.
Nope.
Why, I don't see anything over here.
Okay.
Hello, friend.
Are you sure you meant behind?
Oh.
Terrific. Okay, and we'll just head back to the treasure once more, the treasure area. Since our dude Franklin is hanging out over here. Good dog. Not a bad dog. Good dog. Franklin's a good dog. Alright, we're gonna dig this up here, and this is the scroll that we grabbed previously. Once this is in place, head back to the crossroads. We're going to get all these things set up in the middle.
The journey.
And then we can go meet up with Morgan there. Right. You do this, you do this, and then we need our anchor.
Oh,
Terrific. Sword fighting next. I think I missed my split there, so just out of carefulness, I'm going to skip that one. I think we're doing pretty well right now. That was a good split. Wherever it was supposed to end, it was good. Very pleased with that particular section. It's a little bit of chatting here.
No.
This guy has a sword in his head. Look at him too long and make him uncomfortable.
look, I'm.
In fact, why don't we grab that sword right out of his head? A little sword fighting. Oop, that's not the right answer. Interesting. Same answer after that. That's good.
You.
Yeah. Okay, bummer. Bummer on the weird answer there, but the rest of this was solid. It's fine.
What?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, we're heading back in now. Mentioned it last time, that's an interesting little dialogue where you actually need to go in and out of the tree to get the right stuff to happen.
Right.
It's a bit weird. Little pieces of Gabriel Knight in there, I feel like.
Right.
Alright, so we are going to split as soon as we see the boat in here. Let's pick it up, buddy. Come on. There we go. Okay, cool. That's good. It's crazy. The gold for that must be nuts. It's pretty darn good. I guess we did miss one dialogue option there. Doggone dialogue option, I almost said. Doggone it.
Do I?
Alright, so we have a bit of dialogue to get through with LeChuck here. Voodoo Lady sort of needs to be talked about here. It's an interesting section for the story, certainly. But you're gonna hightail this thing all the way through, though. So nothing to worry about here.
The
A voodoo lady. Is that all of them? Whenever Elaine turns, this is, yeah.
What?
Okay. So the next thing we gotta do is we gotta try to grab the sword that we can't actually grab because we're a ghost. And that will set us up for the second half of this chapter here. But yeah, basically we are gonna try and cook through this next section. So it's always where, I don't know, it's a tough section. It's a very tough section here.
No.
now. Well,
A lot of backtracking. I feel like it's just easy to lose focus. If you are not careful. But we are moving on to the sponge recipe here very soon. Do need to pick that up at one point. Galib. One of the weirdest characters, I would say, in a Monkey Island game. Bit of an enigma, I would say.
Let's go.
This guy. So we did a little bit of a chat with him. Not gonna hang out too long. We're gonna head out here. Take a swim. I just gotta be focused here. This section is I mean, I think there's a lot of actions you need to do. It's not necessarily hard or anything or technical, but the route is very, very specific, and you save time by, you know, not hesitating and stuff. So, just gonna try to cook on through this thing. So we need to get a locket, which is right there. So first things first, we're gonna talk to an enemy here. I did see exit. Thank you. I sworn I clicked it, but apparently not.
Mr.
Okay, let's send her a letter here. That's all for now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can even prep here. Nothing till the locket comes up. That's what we're gonna do now. This is a bit of a weird puzzle. We basically need an enemy to come out that waves this bag thing over here. And then we'll use the help of this clam here, who hates Guybrush for no real reason. I don't really understand that. That is what's up. Then we'll carry that to the top. Winslow will do the rest for us. Shouts out to Winslow. Sponsored by Old Brute.
Mr. Win.
Okay, so we need to get to Bug Eye's journal. That is the ultimate goal here. We'll go through this little section a few times. You see the root beer just floating around, right? That is odd. There's something to that, I think, but the problem is you can't really move.
Dear any.
Like, I guess the only way you can maybe do that if you go in as a ghost. Maybe you can pick that up because it's kind of glitched out. But you are never able to move around as like with your body, which we're in right now, until after we get the root beer. So it's kind of an interesting thing. But that would be an amazing kind of sequence break if we could pick up the root beer early, because then we could skip everything. It'd be like a whole trip that we'd miss, which is kind of nice. All right, we are back out here again. We'll talk to Caleb a little bit later, but for now we need to head to sword fighting, and this is going to be the way for a while here. All right, this is the other dialogue here. Mentioned the voodoo lady before.
What? I'm a... Yeah, the voodoo... You mean you must figure... What? It can... It... I...
Gotta get through that one. There's one more voodoo lady dialogue, if I recall correctly, that we're gonna need to get through. It's not as bad, I guess. Not that that one's bad, but that one takes a little bit.
Yo.
Okay, I just got a manatee, tongue, mer person. Stinky tweaking meanie. Stinky tweaky.
Meanie.
Thank you. Eating inputs left and right here.
And you.
Okay, so we're splitting on the boat here. We are going to head back. This is all to get that root beer that was mentioned before. Let's go. Back down and around. A bit of a late split. Looks like we got away with that a little bit. Okay, this one's gonna take a little bit to get through. It's always the second time I try coming in. It's weird. Just takes a little bit.
Mr.
Need that button pressed. We'll surrender again. And because Bug-Eye tried to punch us, he was arrested. We'll take the other cell. This is important because that's where the root beer... Well, that's where the mug is. And we are going to fill that up with root beer.
Uh-oh.
We need this to go down. Alright, back to the bar, but from the other side. Oh, baby is right. We're on a run. Got a little run going for us here. Ain't over till it's over, as they say. Step through the rip. To the rip real quick.
Hi there.
Alright, I'm a scary ghost. Very good. Alright, let's get on out. Okie dokie, we've all the fruits of our labor here are about to show themselves. This puzzle is very like, do a little bit here, do a little bit there, do a little bit here, do a little bit there. It sticks out a bit more when you're speedrunning it, because there are some other rips that can be used, but... Well, we can go to other rips, I should say, but we don't really need to do that quite yet. But all that for a root beer. Beautiful.
Hey.
So this allows us to have a body.
All right, Corp. Don't. Seriously.
Nice little gold there. Game in gold. That was a good one. I have to say, It's nice to feel like I'm on in this chapter. The hardest part, I think, about the 5th chapter is just staying focused, because it's deep in the run at this point. We're out there, you know? We are out there. Okay, so this is our Galeb chat here, if I recall correctly. I think we need to get that spell, and then we'll head into the ocean area one last time.
I
Just need a couple items in here. We need a net, and we need that Old Brute deodorant. Hashtag not sponsored. We are going to need that. The reason being is it's one of the ingredients to our new recipe for your finest sponge, please. Cool. Pick up fish now. Sheesh.
Up
That's
we go.
everybody. Yep, that's everybody. Alright, so we're going to dip out of here, and now we're going to head to one of these other rips I was talking about. Over in the treasure area, it brings us to the jungle. As if we didn't have enough jungle action going on in this game, we returned once more. That was a bit awkward. We got through it. Even though you can do the items a little bit faster in 3, 4, and 5, there is still like a little bit of a beat that you need to wait on. And you just saw what happened there.
Yeah.
Let's grab a feather. There is an item that we're going to need for the recipe. And this other thing here is the belt buckle. We're going to use that belt buckle to get the secret I mentioned before. Whereas I think one short I said in Spade's chat yesterday, gotta get the thing to get the thing to get the thing. Thanks, Emu Flub. Yeah, it's gonna be a tight one. I don't know if we're gonna get away with it without getting a getting a pretty serious gold, but this is gonna probably, I mean, knock on wood, probably be a good PB.
Take a. Yeah.
And then if that does happen, that would be a new world record for us as well, which is kind of cool. It's a process, you know.
Good luck with the.
I think, are we good? Are we good here? Nearly good, nearly good. But yeah, still a bit to go here. We need to get through the rest of this split here, and then we also need to get through the LeChuck side. LeChuck can be a little annoying.
How? But. Hey.
There we go. I appreciate the luck there. I wish we didn't have to go back to get the gum there. Never really understood why that. I guess maybe it's the timing of the recipe or something.
Thanks.
I don't really know. But that'd be nice to not have to do that section there. We just grab it when we're over there. Yeah, exactly. It's a stamina test, ultimately. For sure. It'll happen. The two-way will happen here. It's gonna go down at some point. And this is a nice little
Wait a minute.
step towards it.
Like a
Army.
small.
Malman Tai Talk. Thank you for the follow.
Oh.
Heck of a username, like it. Deodorant for the BO. Finally, we gotta grab that gum. That last pesky piece of gum there. And that is a bit of a late split. We're all good. Short recovery time when you switch. Yeah, exactly. That's a nice little prep where you can kind of clear your head a little bit, stretch, get a little water, do what you need to do. So that is a nice little piece there. Get to take care of yourself a little bit. It's important. People forget about that when they're speedrunning. It's all about going fast, right? It's nice to have just that little bit of time to do the thing. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna do. I mean, this is gonna be a top 2 time for sure for me. Worst case. And at best, we're gonna PB. It's gonna be good. And I think we're all set up for that 208. I think it's. I mean, you know, it might not happen today. It might not happen a next stream on. What would that be? Thursday? Might not. But it's coming. Be very happy when it goes down. Well earned, I think. A lot of time into this game. Yeah, let's hope for a good loop. I think you're right. It's just a matter of just not messing up, right? That's all it is. Yeah, this is a weird fight, right? Because this, much like the Morgan fight in Chapter 2, is sort of on rails. There's some things you can do to make it go a little bit faster, but ultimately there's a lot of waiting, right? Just gotta wait it out. But when you do have to do something, you gotta do it quick and you gotta do it right. I mean, it's always a LeChuck fight that does this. Test your patience. Every single one's kind of like that. Monkey 1, I guess there's not really a true fight with LeChuck. The dialogue is really probably the hardest part, I would say, of Monkey Island 1. Getting through the church dialogue and then making sure you use the root beer on him in a timely fashion. Because if you miss, that's pay for that a little bit. Cool, we're back down. Hope we grabbed the keys correctly. I think we did, yeah. Alright. One more dip in the water here just to cool this thing down. This dude on the left here is just popping away. When we come back around, we get punched over. And this is where gotta make sure we're doing some stuff here. Important that we're doing the right stuff. So we're prepped for the cannon just about now. We need to make sure it's lit, but... It's the fight where Guybrush just gets worked. It's just like Guybrush just gets the crap kicked out of him for, what is this, like 6 minutes. It's non-stop. That's the puzzle. Cool. So we are back down. LeChuck is right where we want him to be. Do one last thing here. Light that cannon. Move that bus. There's the launch. Shouts out to the Fenicitti brothers. Speaking of Monkey One, right? Okay, so this is a few things we gotta do quick here to end this thing out. Always remember to do the sacrifice here. I forget to do that. There's always a bit of a hesitation. You can look back at the VODs. I do it every time where I'm like, oh, that's the thing I gotta do. Was on it this time. Kind of gained control at a weird time too, because it's sort of in the middle of a cutscene. And we're just gonna need that on there. That's time.
Courage, anchor, direction, sacrifice.
Very nice.
These things in
New
a
fanfare.
ring at the center of the crossroads. Clever.
Let's go.
Wow, what a rush!
Shouts
Hey,
out to
my
the
hand is
timpani
back.
again.
Oh.
Woo!
Rush. Oh, it's
Running against those
about
fleets now
time.
can be very disappointing though.
Yes?
They're going to be more
You were
competitive for sure.
expecting me? But I was dead.
But we know that there's time to save in
That's
chapter
why you
3.
gave me-
You should know
Pretty
enough to
significant
trust
amount.
me
Same
by
with
now.
chapter 2.
What?
So we're just
I was
scooting it
expecting
from
you to
being
ride.
chapter 4 and
If you know I
5
would be able to bring you
to
back
2 and
from
3.
that.
After all
So we
these
just
years
gotta-
and all of our
I mean,
adventures,
it's
two
gonna be
things
tough, but
are
it'll be fine.
certain. That
We'll be
I
alright.
always have a plan, and the Guybrush 3
Spade, I have to say that new
will always come
fanfare.
through when I need him most.
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Oh, that sounds like something your husband might say.
Very
Well,
good.
the important thing now
Thank y'all for the
is that
GGs.
is
That was a
gone.
good run.
For good this
That was a
time.
very good run.
And you are finally
The
free
heck
from
of a
whatever fate
finish,
you planned for
right?
you and LeChuck.
That's what this
34:07.
whole Sponge
That
Grande
seems
thing
very
has been
fast.
about, huh?
I didn't know there was a
It's
minute
pronounced
in there.
Esponja with an H sound at the end.
Really? But we've all been saying
An
it's
interesting.
Yes, I know. It's
Let's
been
wait for the
bothering
credits
me
to come
this
up and
whole
we'll do a
time.
little
I'm just telling
little
you
deep
because I
dive
don't
in
want you
here,
to look
but
silly.
I'm very pleased with that. We're only 30 seconds off. You take out the chapter 3 snafu there. I bet you that just sneaks in, right? I bet you that just sneaks in.